All right, so I'll go ahead and do a quick 360 here. I'm in an interior part of the campus. So all right, welcome to the video, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the southeast campus of the Tulsa Community College. As you just saw in the notes, this campus actually blew me away. I have driven by here so many times because it used to be on my commute to work. I've had several jobs that have taken me past this school. And although I've never gone here, I've always noticed the campus was nice, but I've never been into the back part of the campus. And as you'll see later on in the video, I mean, this thing is very well laid out. It has some scenic parts. It has some beautiful structures and the whole nine. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. So here we are at the Tulsa Community College Southeast campus. So you come in from 81st Street, which is the street that's going this way, and this is Community College Avenue, I believe. But anyway, it's between Mingo and Garnett on 81st Street, and it's kind of right off the 169 highway, or the Mingo Valley Expressway. And so we're walking up towards the school now. Okay, and so you come in this main entrance here. There is an entrance right there that's closer to Mingo, and this is lot 1, and so you can park in here. And then there's a parking lot over here too. And then here is an entrance here. So it's a pretty nice school. Tulsa Community College has several campuses around Tulsa, I think 4. The student center here, and we're gonna walk around. Like I said, here's kind of a view of the front part. So this is south, and then that would be north, and then this way is east, and behind me is west. So see, there is quite a bit of parking. So all in here is parking. We'll just drive a little bit. So I came from over there, and now I've gone a little bit east, and you have the Performing Arts Center over here. So that's pretty cool. You got some covered seating over here, more parking lot. But this is lot 6. There's a better view of the Performing Arts Center. See, these buildings are pretty large. All right, so I've come a little ways down from the Performing Arts Center, and as you can see, there's a studio theater there. And then here it says PACE classrooms and your Science and Mathematics Center. So all right, so this is a well-kept campus. What I will say about this particular campus of Tulsa Community College is that I've heard it is kind of like a high school. So you have more people coming straight out of high school to here, which isn't a bad thing. But if you're an older, student or a non-traditional student, you might consider the downtown campus or the West Campus or the North Campus, which those are kind of far away. So it's kind of tough if you live in South Tulsa. Pretty much, further than anyone from these other campuses. But as you can see, they're doing some construction here. But just wanted to show you these ponds back here. Come down a little ways from where I was, and I wanted to show you kind of the back of this building. I thought that was cool, and Obviously there's this sign here and there's a gazebo here, but these are nice tranquil areas. It's Sunday afternoon, about 5:30, and there's nobody back here. So you could come back here and study, and you could actually park over there, and you could study or read a book and just relax, or take a date out here. Honestly, this is a very nice area that's tucked away, and it's kind of like, even if you went to school here, you might miss this just because you're caught up in the hustle and bustle of things. So this is, again, behind the Southeast campus. So these are beautiful flowers and things over here. And this is actually a Monarch way station. So you want to be careful and watch your step here. Hopefully this is part of the construction that they're working on. But this is a very nice, tranquil view. This kind of reminds me of a park on 91st and Sheridan. You have a nice little pond here and a little trail. Very pretty, and this vegetation is good too. It helps sustain the monarch butterfly, so that's a plus. And as you can see here, there are specific plants and being cultivated. So see the little tags on the ground here. That's pretty cool. All right, and so now I just came from that area. I originally came from here, and I walked there to the gazebo over there, as you can see, and I'm walking this way now. So this is quite nice. There's another little pond here, although there is a big concrete drain management thing there. But yeah, this is very nice. Another tranquil place to walk. And as you can see, again, TCC has plenty of parking, and it does border a neighborhood. So that's kind of a cool thing about this campus, is that it does border a neighborhood. So there's not, I mean, there are some hotels to the west of it, but it's pretty much bordered by the highway, a neighborhood, and a street. So there's not like a ton of businesses and a ton of traffic, unnecessary traffic coming through here. And it is pretty well laid out. You can drive from around there and come back into here and park in lot 9. I don't know how full these parking lots are during the day, but this is another nice area, like that guy is doing, to walk your dog and kind of come back here and relax. So, all right, so I've come a little ways from over there, but one thing I'll say about this campus that I really love is the fact that they do have these ponds and these open areas. And I think that if this school were to have been built in the last 5 years, or even 5 to 10 years, I don't think it would have all this. I think it would be much more purposeful, and this kind of space and ponds and things would be seen as a waste. Now this is part of like storm management too, so it serves a dual purpose, but it may not have the character that you see here today if it were built in the past couple years, just because it's more like, how many cars can we jam in? How high can the building go? How efficient can we make the space? And sometimes you definitely lose character when you're looking at efficiency for a campus. So luckily we're in the Midwest and there is space. I know some places where you all live may not have that luxury, but we do, and it's very nice. All right, and so this building is the student union. If you do come back here, you want to be aware that this can get a little muddy and very moist after a rain. But this is pretty much the back of the campus. And so I apologize that I don't know the names of all the buildings and where a majority of the classes are held. I just wanted to give you just a quick look at this campus here. Like I said, it does border a neighborhood. And actually, this is one of the entrances that I mentioned that's a little bit further west than the one that I came in, but you can come back here and drive through here and all the way back there to 91st Street. So it kind of winds through the hospital and all that. Yeah, here's the back of the western edge of the campus, so very nice. We'll take a look. Right, so this is again part of the student union here. There's some parking back here. Again, I'm not sure, who's authorized to park where, but you have your campus store there. This is nice because you have a seating area. It doesn't have trees, but I think if the sun's hitting at an angle, there is some shade, so we'll check that out. As you can see, this is campus store. You can kind of see in that modern architecture. A little glass, but this is a nice little area back here. So, all right, so here is a better view of the campus store, and then we also have the library here. Some of this stuff's been updated and refaced and everything like that, and they've done a really good job keeping this campus nice. So it doesn't look run down, but as you can see, we can see inside. So got some nice gear in there, but you got a little overlook here, so that's cool. There's the entrance to the library. But all in all, I would say this campus is not large. You know, for a community college, I would say, for this campus, I would say it's a mid-sized campus. Right, and so here's the hotel that actually borders, and there's actually another hotel over there, but they border, and then there's the neighborhood that borders TCC South Campus, or the Southeastern Campus. So, yeah, there's not too much around here. There is a subway near here, and about a mile that way, there's like McDonald's, and there's actually McDonald's down the street too. So if you come to school here, you have some lunch options, and there are actually some apartments around here that you could potentially live in and then go to school here. I've kind of done a complete 360. I started off over in that lot, and now I'm over here. But so here's another area you can come and sit. You can see there's a little walkway here. Here's kind of a walk through of a back area in the building here. So I'll go ahead and do a quick 360 here. I'm in an interior part of the campus. So, yeah. And so I could walk. All right, so we'll walk this way. As you can see, there's a little bench here. So there aren't any concrete, and there's a bench over there, and there's one over there. There aren't any concrete, walkways or kind of cut out walkways. But walking across the grass is nice because it's softer, it's easier on your legs. And so, okay. So here's a little patio back here. And there was that parking lot that I was talking about in the back, and here's some more of the back of the campus. This is very nice. But you could come out here and sit, and that's a very nice area. If you have allergies and stuff, your feet aren't in the grass, and so that's a nice place to sit and eat, and you have some benches there. This is a very nice area. One of the last things I'll say about this campus, and this is what I say about a lot of schools, is that I love when campuses are very nice like this one, and they're well laid out. Like this could actually look like a business campus, like a larger corporation's campus or a mid-sized organization's campus. And that's very nice because it feels professional and it looks good and it makes you feel good as a student. I don't think a lot of people think about that, but when you're going to a house, a job, a school, and it's run down, it's beat up, that kind of plays into your subconscious. And so that kind of, you can't take pride in that. And it's something that can bring you down and kind of mess with your aspirations and things like that.